Jim here from the Over 60 Magazine channel. Are you working yourself to death? Well, this is a common question these days. Can't afford to retire? What happened to the 5-day work week? Boy, it seems like we're all working these crazy hours anymore. Where did the 5-day work week even start? Well, here's the answer. A New England cotton mill owner created the 5-day work week in 1908 to allow Jewish workers to observe their Sabbath, which was on Saturday. Man, look at this. Ever feel like it will never end, never stop? You want to retire, but you're just going to work and going to work and going to work and going to work. People now seem to be working 10 and 12-hour shifts. And when you get to be your late 50s, early 60s, maybe even the early 70s, you just can't do it anymore. We're working for less pay, more responsibilities. People are suffering burnout and illnesses and unhappiness from working way too many hours. Do you feel like doing this? Taking that old keyboard and smashing that computer screen? Wow. Why are you working yourself to death anyway? If you're watching this, this is the Over 60 channel. I'm talking to people over the age of 60, over the age of 50. People are angry. They're frustrated. Punch clock. That's the way it used to be. I remember punching the clock when I worked in the factories. And sometimes my self probably thought that doing that same thing. The public, they're spending more time attached to their computers than ever before. And, we're paying the price. Is the boss on your back? Is this the way you do? When the boss walks into the room, you act like you're all working really hard right down there, like the old production line, making things happen so that they keep making money. Are you afraid of losing your job? Been there, done that. Lost mine beginning of COVID. So did my wife. Talking about many things here. Talking about health, talking about money, talking about happiness. Here's something I found. Sitting may be linked to a range of complaints from back or neck aches and pains to cardiovascular disease and even depression. Sitting is more dangerous for your health than smoking. Well, that reminded me of the cartoon character I used to see when I was a kid. Are you tired all the time? I know a lot of people are. There are reasons for this deterioration in health associated with galley slave-like work. Look at there. Who was that? Stress, depression, lack of sleep, lack of exercise, lack of fresh air, all attribute to poor health. Then there are some people who are just, let's face it, they're just workaholics. No matter what, they're going to work and work and work and work and work. We like to, work, get our work done, go home, rest, spend time with our families. These people, these workaholics I'm talking about, they're in a different class. They're in a class all by themselves. And I know people like that. But I'm talking to you regular, overworked individuals. I've been studying on this, and the research is clear. Long hours backfire for people and for the companies that are trying to ramrod you into working all these extra hours. Managers, they want their employees to put in long days, respond to their emails all hours, when they're home. They want you to willingly donate their off hours, your nights, your weekends, your vacations without complaining. They want to get them bonuses. That's all they're wanting to do. They want to climb up the old corporate ladder. They're driven, these managers, they're driven by power and greed, and they just want more and more. The truth is that working longer hours makes us less productive because we get tired and we actually do less and less. If you're working long hours, and wanting to start a home-based business, but what can I do? You know, a lot of people, they work, but they have no idea what to do to start making extra income to try to get out away from whatever they're doing now. Well, let's look at this problem and see what we can do. Here's a list of 7 different things that, you know, just ideas that maybe they can help you. You know, use these tips to help you focus and to leave work on time. Begin the day with an end in mind. That's interesting. Tell people when you have to leave. You know, be adamant about it. Say, hey, I have to leave at 5 o'clock, no matter what. Don't let them call you into a meeting at 5 minutes till 5 and have you stay over and over and over and over. If you can hear that noise, that's my Mustang clock on the wall telling me that it's 3 o'clock. You know, allow 20 minutes to transition every day. Do the most important work. Do it first. Get the hard stuff out of the way. You know, and stop wasting time during the day playing on whatever social media platform you're into, you know, like Facebook or Twitter or going to YouTube videos. Just don't do that stuff and get your work done so that when it comes time to go home, you've got everything done and you can go. You know, and listen, here's a good one. Pick up the phone, or the person calling, if they're in another office, you know, they're going to come into your office and take up your time. So if somebody calls and they're from another office, another department, just call and answer and get it over with. Because once somebody comes to your office and sits down, they seem to camp out there because they're just taking a break on your time. And use the technology that you have at your disposal. I know some people hate technology, but in reality, if it's used correctly, it will save you time. Now, let's say you're completely fed up with your job. Like this guy says, I hate my job. I've never been to that point, but I know people that have said it to hate their job. You know, what might be some alternative ways to make money? Maybe you could be a remote bookkeeper. Maybe you have a skill that you're already using that can use to transition to something online to help even more people and get paid for the same amount of time you'd be working your regular job. Maybe you could be a virtual assistant. There's so many things out there. I'm just throwing out some ideas. Maybe you could be a freelance copywriter. The thing about this today is there's so much technology out there. There's artificial intelligence that will actually, if you can take an article and use this AI, it'll completely rewrite it and nobody will even be the wiser. And you can charge people nice fees for rewriting articles for different companies. Maybe you could be an online teacher. Maybe you know something that you're good at and you could teach somebody else online. But here's the greatest thing. You can create a course and sell it over and over. This is one of the most profitable things that I have found that people are doing. People on YouTube, they're making great money on YouTube, don't get me wrong. But to sell a course for $200, $400, $1,000 and sell that course over and over and over once it's created, that is definitely passive income. And if you've got something you can write about, you can create a course. And we're talking about e-learning. It is the hottest ground floor business opportunity available today. Listen, e-learning right now is a $250 billion industry at this time. And it's ever increasing over and over and over. Listen, you could be a yoga teacher. Yeah, you may be. I think I missed a slide here somewhere. Anyway, you might even be a yoga teacher. Do you know anything about cameras? You could teach photography. That's one thing, even whether it be still shots or video. Looks like more fun than working for somebody else to me. Excuse me. How about starting a drone photography business? People are having outdoor events of all kinds. Buy a drone, learn how to run the thing. They have great cameras on them. Maybe it's an outdoor wedding. Maybe it's a graduation. You're going to become an entrepreneur, create your own hours, and make some really good money. Maybe this will get you thinking about some different ways to make money. I hope so. I really hope so. Let's look at some more. How about making thumbnails for YouTubers? You go on YouTube and everybody's got this little thumbnail. And, some people think it's really hard to do, but it's really not. If you're creative, you can use, here we go, software. It's called Canva.com. I use Canva.com. I create all my YouTube thumbnails. I create posts on my Facebook pages by using it, and it's free. I mean, there is an upgraded version you can use, but I've used this for years, and they keep putting more and more stuff on this all the time. And you can build anything you can think of on there. You can create presentations. You can create ebooks. You can create the thumbnails. And like I say, Canva, it definitely is free unless you want to upgrade. Do you have a good voice? If so, become a voiceover artist. Here's something you can do and still work. Sign up with all these different affiliate networks. You can then promote their products. Some people set up review sites, websites, and they promote different kind of physical products and digital products over their website. I'm telling you, stay away from Amazon. Their commissions are too low to make any real money. They're down, I'm not sure, in the single digits, 3%. It's something just, it's not worth your effort. And you can find affiliate networks. You can simply use Google and just type in affiliate networks, and there's all kinds of them out there. I recommend ShareASale for physical products. They do a wonderful job. They represent lots of companies across the board. And then I recommend clickbank.com for digital products to promote. And you could do affiliate marketing all across the world, like I say. Physical products, digital products, and it can make you rich. That is for sure. More and more people started working from home this last 2 years than ever before. Why? People have gotten tired of the same old, same old. The real money is being made by people who really want to change. Did you know you can create an ebook empire? I spoke about that previously, but it's so easy to create ebooks by using Canva and some other software out there. And you can also use Word, and then you convert a Word document into a PDF, and then you can sell that on your own website. After you have some of these ebooks ready, you can sell them, like I say, on your own website, and you can create a free website using Wix.com. I have a friend that he's been doing this for years and years and years, and he makes tremendous money. He had hundreds and hundreds of ebooks on there selling every day, and he only sold those for $2.99. But the thing is, when people would come to buy one, they would usually buy 2 or 3 or 4, and then he would end up creating bundles and sell even more of them. And then once you get that person's email address, you get new ebooks, you send them an email, and they'll purchase even more. But the greatest thing about ebooks and affiliate products, it doesn't matter what it is. Then you can use YouTube to promote your website, to drive the traffic, because you have to get traffic to your website to sell a product. I don't care what affiliate product is or your own product or a course, you have to drive traffic. And YouTube is the king of sending traffic to websites. And I'm talking about this business can be done for free as long as you have a computer and a good internet connection. So it's only going to cost you whatever the price of your internet connection is costing you now. So what I'm saying, it's probably free, and you have a laptop or you have a desktop or something you can use. You know, and like I say, ebooks are so simple to create. You know, I truly hope this helps you with some ideas that you can pursue. You know, this is the greatest time in history for starting a business. And if you're wanting to leave your work where you're at, you're going to have to kind of work 2 jobs, or maybe you're going to retire, get on Social Security, and then need to start another business, you know, to keep you going. So these ideas, I hope, will really help. You know, maybe it's time to stop wrestling with the idea of doing it. To start your own side hack, yeah, that's what it's called these days, a side hack, a side business. You know, then someday you can say, I quit. I'm done with you. I'm out of here. You know, please subscribe and please give me a like, and thanks for watching.